Hi guys, welcome, Scatlink here, and we are off for more of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we completed the Gerudo training ground, and we claimed the ice arrows, and then we head back to the Temple of Time, where Sheik revealed her true identity as Zelda, giving us the light arrows, and then Ganondorf had to crash the party. In this episode, we are finally going to go to his stronghold that, funnily enough, was just to the right of us. Yep, this is the only area that we haven't been to yet, and it's the last area we've got to go to. Whoa! Look at the devastation! What the hell? The castle is piercing the heavens. Look at that gaping wound in the sky. That castle is afloat and there's no way to get to it. This is Gannons Castle. It's the butcher's shop. Take me to the butcher's shop for gammon pork to do. Yes. This skeleton is kind of out of place, and yes, we can actually walk on the remains. It is solid. And, well, yeah, this place doesn't look too good. If we head up here to where it used to be the mound that we climbed up as a kid, we can see that there was apparently a buffalo or or something, because it's a beast with horns. Now, if we keep following it around... I fell. Yeah. We can get back up there at a later point anyway. This was the archway to the castle originally. We've got a bunch of rocks here that we can't do anything with. And Navi wants us just telling us, hey, we're going to go save Princess Zelda. Come on, let's go. And if you can actually climb up on this little bit as well. Oh, if Link would actually like to. Okay, whatever. You can climb up that bit. Maybe it's because we're using hover boots or something. You can get rid of these rocks using a combination of the hammer and the silver gauntlets, but there's nothing underneath them. There is something behind that monolith, but we can't exactly do anything with it at the moment, so just ignore that for now. Yes, we haven't grabbed all the collectibles. Speaking of the collectibles, look who it is! We have claimed the final Gold Skulltula. We have all 100 of these pesky spiders, and now with our giant legion of spiders, we are going to, quite, ironically enough, head in the opposite direction, and I'll meet you back at Kakariko Village. And we'll go claim our final prize at the spider house before we head back and invade Ganon's bachelor pad and rescue Zelda and all that kinds of finale crap. Hopefully. I'll see you guys after the break. I'm walking in the air, walking in the midnight sky. Okay, I cannot sing that high. And we're here to claim our prize, dude. Because we got the final dude fixed. And he looks very muscular. Since you destroyed 100 spiders of the curse and ravaged the giant legion of spiders, the curse on me has been broken. Yes, that's right, I am Dr. Smith. It's been me all this time. Thank you, as a token of my appreciation. Please take it. Guess what? That whole bloody mission was just for 200 rupees. What a tease, I hear you say. What a tease. This is why people don't bother doing this. But that's not all. In fact, even though rupees are kind of useless in this game, if you talk to him and get the prize, leave, then go back in, all is not to be. If you talk to him again, which I cannot skip the text bubble for some bizarre reason, it acts like we haven't talked to him. I don't know why, but there is no flag on him telling us that we've already talked to him. So once you talk to him again, you get another 200 rupees. So effectively, you have unlocked infinite money. Getting all the Gold Skulltulas actually gives you something more than 200 rupees. It gives you infinite rupees, but you have to keep talking to him and give him and get them in increments of 10, and you have to keep going through the text bubble all the time. But, however, this does allow you to stock up on blue potions as much as you want without having to waste money and grinding. Obviously, money isn't that helpful, but if you suck at the game, or if you just want a good green potion that will also give you health, you can also, well, obviously, get money for apps after grabbing all the 100 Gold Skulltulas and abusing that to get yourself a whole bunch of blue potions. Now, I'm in Kakariko Village. Here's a thing. You know that one thing that I've been trying to do this entire Let's Play and I haven't been able to do it? Well, I'm going to come back as a kid, just one last time, and I'll meet you back here with a little surprise, because this thing has been winding me up since the entire game. I have been trying to do it, and it's, like, not worked for me at all. It's not worked for me in boss fights and casual use, and even when I do try, just, like, on the one-off chance that it might work, it doesn't happen. So I'm coming back as a kid, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And if you haven't figured it out already, I am talking about the Deco Stick glitch. I'm going to get this. Here we have a slope. We want to just be on the angle a little, and we want to keep on jump attacking until we get it right. So, time for a failure montage. Ha! 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 I didn't even have to cut. I didn't even have to do a failure montage. Of course, as soon as I say I'm going to cut and do it, I get it once again. Why is that happening to me so friggin' often? This is the glitch. Achievement get. I broke the stick, and I swang instantly before Link got back up, and there we go. We have got the stick. We've got the stick half broken. We've only got the usual Kakiri sword breach, but it still does double damage. We've lost the Deco stick in our inventory, but we're still using it because it's broken. Even if we put it away, we won't get it back. But yes, we can do double damage with this. If there was anything to attack. But at least you can chop down signs in one fell swoop without stabbing. But yes, I've got this thing done! I've got this thing done! I didn't even need to use a frickin' bonus episode for it. I mean, Jesus! I'm so happy right now. And now, I will meet you back out front of Gannons Castle, so I gotta go back to the future. Ha! I'll see what I just did there, and I wasn't actually intending to do that. So, with the Prelude of Light being played one last time, I'll meet you back as an adult in front of Gannons Castle, and we will enter the final dungeon of the game! See you guys back to the future. I said it again. Okay, checklist time. We've got all heart pieces, because we have all 20 heart containers. We've got all the Gold Skulltulas, and we planted all the beans. We are cleared out, except for one upgrade, but we can't get it right now, so we're going to have to just go into the final dungeon and deal with it. Approach the chasm once you have all 6 medallions, and... Scatlink, can you hear me? It's Raru, the sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this shiny magical bridge! Now, here's one little thing that irks people a little when it comes to this. We need to rescue all 6 sages just to build a bridge at this point. Well, that's the first thing they've showed us, but why can we not just hire a bridge builder? Well, if we hired a bridge builder, they would be 1, too scared to come over here. 2, Ganondorf will probably just zap him with a laser. Obviously, we're his adversary, so he's not just going to do it that easily, because we can just block it with our mirror shield. And 3, a magical bridge can be built just like that. If you couldn't hear that, I snap my fingers. I'm Q! But anyway, onward! And we hit an invisible wall. Welcome to inside Gannons Castle, a dungeon that has no compass or dungeon map or even a boss, because this place actually has 2 areas, which we'll come into in just a sec. Don't worry about these 2 BMOs, you don't have to worry about them, just walk right past them and they'll leave you alone. They will charge up a laser, but they won't hit you. And yes, well, that's the second part of the dungeon right there. That's the main tower. But yes, 6 evil barriers, lasers everywhere. That's kind of how it works. Now, I just want to point out something, because a lot of people don't know about this unless they discover it by accident. If you go right over here, you can see that there is a slightly odd coloured piece of the wall, even though it blends pretty well in. Use your lens of truth, and bam! Secret entrance. Walk right in, and if you're having any trouble, this is in Master Quest as well, you've got a bunch of deco scrubs that will sell you items, and you've also got a fairy fountain. So, in the final dungeon, they give you a shop that sells pretty much everything. So your monies are going to be really helpful here, and you'll be able to stock up on fairies if you haven't already, as well as potions if you want to. And those fairies do respawn every time you reload the area, so that's awesome as well. But I'm not going to be able to take down all these barriers in this episode, which I was originally going to do, but I don't think that's going to be possible due to time constraints, because, you know, I like to keep my episodes a decent length. I rarely go over the 35 minutes anymore, because I knew that was getting a little bit too long, but I said that during Twilight Princess, because, you know, it's a long game. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into the shadow area, because there is one final upgrade we can get. Yes, this place actually has a dungeon item. but it's not actually used that often, but it is used to actually get through this dungeon, but funnily enough. But that's why I not like to go through this area first. You can do a few others beforehand, but yeah. Shadow area. Even the Lens of Truth doesn't reveal anything except for some... Oh, let me just get that out. Except for some paths over there behind that like. And watch out for that like it's a doozy, so you know what? I'm going to go switch to the Kiri tunic, so I'm immune to likes on both shields and tunics. And I'm also going to load up on a fire arrow. I want to keep my hook shot as well. I don't need my ocarina for this. You know what? Replace my ocarina for this. There we go. And we don't need to worry about that green bubble for now. Actually, I want to get to that chest, so there we go. That's how you put away your bow when you have an arrow loaded. You use a different shooting item. Yeah, 5 rupees. I have no clue why. It's a freaking trap. But hey, you're not actually supposed to hookshot to this chest, and I have no clue why, and I'm going to have to actually get my ocarina to show this. Oi! Didn't need to, but I want to. You can actually play Song of Time here, and actually spawn a Song of Time block so you can jump to this chest. I mean, obviously it's used to get back, but at the same time, what is the point? Because you can hookshot to the chest, and they put a hookshot target above the door. See? They put a hookshot above the door, so I don't understand. Yeah, that. So yeah, you can either jump across or use the hookshot. I don't know why they made it available for you to jump unless you want to challenge yourself. So, and plus, the normal hookshot can reach that anyway, so I don't really see the problem. You do not want a hookshot over to that torch, you just want to light it. And Din's fire will not reach. Unless with a little bit of trickery. You're actually going to have to stand next to it and do some crazy crap. I can't remember how I did it in the Urba challenge, but I'll refigure it out. I might have to practice again. Take you out. Why does it never work? Okay, untarget and stab. There we go, that works. Really annoys me. Okay, poof away. Give me my useless monies that I don't actually need. I want those arrows. Oh, it only dropped a blue. I need that. Wow, really? Okay, get out your... Oh, right, I just remembered. It's... No, I need to light this torch again. I missed, just barely. And yeah, you can't rapid fire like I already said about some time ago because you're using magic. And be careful because that's not the same level as the other platforms, so you will have to drop. So don't overshoot by accident. Here you can overshoot because you can just slide a little. But then you got to make your way back, hit that switch, and you don't even have to worry about lighting a torch because you can just hookshot the chest that appeared. There we go. Do-do-do. Sorted. And I like how that the mat isn't actually big enough for this big chest. It's made for a small chest. You can just enlarge the map a little. It's not like it's going to do anything to the texture. I mean, it's 64. What's it going to do? Yes, our final upgrade of the game, and we've already put them on when we get them. You found the golden gauntlets. You feel even more power coursing through your arms. I was about to say veins then, that wouldn't be correct. Grab with A and lift stuff up. These allow you to lift up the massive monoliths. But there's only, I believe, 3 of them in the game. But there's 2 of them in Gannons Castle, which is to progress, and one of them is optional, which allows you to, what's it? It allows you to get an upgrade. I don't know what's mad at me today, I can't talk. Okay, hit this, boom, and that opens the door. And you can notice that there's a torch there. That torch is actually used for, if you're stuck down there and you want to climb back up with those ice blocks that appear, you can hit that fire torch. But because you can just hookshot the chest, that's kind of pointless. So it's just in case if people don't know these things. But then again, you have to hookshot a chest in the... Excuse me, I hit that. There we go. You have to hookshot a chest in the water temple just to progress, and that contains a key, so I don't understand why you would forget. I know I'm switching items a lot here, but just bear with me, because this is probably going to be the only barrel I take out today. Maybe another one, but who knows. Might be one of the shorter ones. Now, we need to load up a light arrow. Not avoidable in Over Challenge, because you know you have to use them to beat Ganon, and boom! Shoot the evil seal! Just explodes! And the sage can now enter the dungeon. Hi, Impa! Of course I have to rescue you first. Hey, how do you feel about appearing in, you know, the Shadow Barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. How do you feel about being in Hyrule Warriors as a playable character? That's gonna be awesome. She wields like a Buster Sword. She's like Cloud Man. Whoa! Trippy warp effect. And this is even more trippy. Zoop. I had to do that. And the beam dissipates! 1 down, 5 to go. But we're not going to take him out quite yet. In fact, we want to leave the dungeon. I'll meet you back outside where we found that monolith on the outside. I'm cutting a lot today. Not more so than Final Fantasy, but, you know, random encounters, that's kind of how it works. But whatever. I'm cutting to the monolith outside of the castle. And this was the monolith I was talking about. Now watch this, with these golden awesome gauntlets on us. I am God! Fear me! Seismic toss. Boom! It engraves itself in the ground, stuck in the wall, you can't move it ever again. And yeah, those things are made of, I can't remember, is it granite or marble? Whatever. Onward! I'm saying that a lot as well. And this is the final upgrade that we get in the game. And you want this. Sadly, in the Urban Challenge, this is, well, in one of the extra rules of Urban Challenge, you're not allowed this. So, yeah, that's not going to be fun, considering that the final boss, Ganondorf, can deal at least 3 hearts worth of damage in 1 attack, and that's pretty much all you have in the 3 heart run. So, yeah, not the best thing. I mean, it's, you pretty much can get one-shotted by the final boss if you do not have this, if you're doing a 3 heart run. Well, it adds to the challenge of the Over Challenge that I'm going to be doing, well, not soon. I plan on doing something else before then. Sorry I'm holding it off, but, you know, it's got to be done. I've got other stuff. Have a bit of lemonade. It's hot. It's summer. Coming up summer. Are we in summer? I don't know. It's the 6th month of the year. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. We get all damage halved. All damage that we would normally take is going to get cut by 50%. No, there is no 75%. Look at our hearts. They get outlined with whiteness. They're in shells. That's what I like to call them. Because when they disappear, they're not just a black shadow. Look at that camera angle. They will actually be having a white background. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. Funny thing is, even though she says it's damage inflicted by enemies, it also counts for fall damage or falling in pits. All damage is halved, so that is amazing. See you later, pointy boob lady. We don't have to see your tits ever again. And she also refills our magic for us. Awesome. And I think we have time for one more barrier, so let's go do that right now. So now that pretty much clears out the whole of the entire overworld, both in past and present and future, we've got all these barriers to do. I'm going to get the last one done, and it involves this monolith. And guess what? This one you can actually break, because I don't think it actually works if you touch from down here, which is weird because you can still see the texture. Yeah, you can actually touch it. If you actually try to go through the passage up top, I think you get knocked back and take a whole heart worth of damage, of course. Now, that'll only be half a heart, but whatever. But yeah, that force field is pretty powerful. Of course, we can't get through it until we deactivate all the barriers. But you know what? Let's see if this works. Bring down the house! Nope. And I like how the rubble just bounces on the floor, then just falls through it. And that one piece was late. And just disappears because it was late. Anyway, this was the light one. Of course, it was blocked by a freaking monolith. But yeah, this pretty much means that you've got Lens of Truth puzzles. Got Skulltula here. We've got a bunch of bats around, so I'm going to spin. That dude doesn't even hover up that high, so that's fine. Just walk up to every chest and whack them. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why am I having so much trouble hitting bats? They're not really... You know what? Oh, right. Overkill. Light arrow to the face. That was unnecessary. And every enemy that you kill with the light arrows, I've got to mention this, gives you 50 rupees. Actually kind of makes the infinite money from the Gold Skulltula house kind of pointless anyway, so I don't know. But then again, it costs magic to transfer an enemy into a one-hit kill, dropping 50 rupees. Any enemy that you kill with the light arrows will drop 50 rupees. I mean, look at that. And I still don't know why they're pink and not purple. It's kind of weird. But yeah, most of these chests are going to either contain something crap like a recovery heart or arrows or something, or they're going to be an ice freeze trap. But of course I'm going to have to open them all. Yeah, get out of it. Because you know me, I've said it more than enough times. If you want to skip about 20 seconds, go right ahead. I should really be cutting all these out, really. Oh well, never mind. Could have sped up, but now I'm talking, so whatever. Bundle of arrows. Actually, I kind of need those, so that wasn't that was kind of worth it, I guess. Yeah. Even if you didn't have the hover boots on, you can't get out of the way quick enough to, because they freeze you as soon as you're done with your opening animation. So, and that was the one that we needed. Of course, it was the one in the middle of the room, killing all enemies makes it appear. Open the door. We need the ocarina for this. Yeah, this is kind of simple. Just, I don't know why they made this a puzzle. You play Zelda's Lullaby, and a chest spawns which gives you a key. I do not know why they made this a puzzle. I mean, I guess they wanted you to use the Ocarina of Time at least once in this dungeon, but I don't understand why this puzzle's here. It's kind of stupid, really. You play Zelda's Lullaby. You have to play that for Tin's Fire, so you still have to play it to progress. In this room, you have a time limit. We need the hook shot. We gotta grab... you gotta grab all the silver rupees again. I say that because I say it like that because I'm quite bored of collecting them, really. But you know, this is a very small room, and you get a minute to grab them, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, there's one right there, and I slid right past it. I swear I grabbed that. And yeah, we've got Indiana Jones boulders here that just collide and bounce in the opposite directions. I think. No, they actually fade through each other and continue rolling. Look at it. Look at that! They're solid to me and the floors and the walls and everything, but they're not solid to each other. Look, watch. Okay, you can't see it from here, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's just weird. Okay, now they're both going the same way, so it's never going to happen unless I knock them out of alignment. And guess what? Even though we have grabbed all 5 silver rupees, the times do ticks. So if you don't get through the room, you got to grab them all 5 again. Very weird. Oh, hang on. Where's the seal? Where's the seal? Where are my restock pots? Guess what? It's a trick. It's a trap. Use the lens of truth. It opens an archway. Of course, we want to walk on through, and if you don't walk on through quick enough, a wall master's going to get you. So be warned. And this is the true room. I need magic. And I do not know if I need arrows. Oh, that was a heart. Okay, then. Whatever. I'll take it. I need it. So, whatever. Whatever. Okay. I'm just being dopey now. It's the heat. It's getting to me. I don't do good in hot weather. My room's the hottest. It's Raru! Hello! The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! I will warp you through those 3 useless small rooms that don't actually take a lot of time, but this is still the quickest way. Ahoy! And with that, we've taken out the light barrier. Next episode, guys, we'll take out the other 4 barriers and possibly clear out the inside of the tower as well. Hopefully getting up to the boss door so I can cover the whole final boss in a separate episode. So hopefully that's what we'll do. See you guys next time for more action!